Well, nice to have your company. A nice Richard Marsland, South Melbourne serving of the the Friday night rub, which is how I like them. And I'm looking around. I can see some very excited boys. Jason Dunstall, of course, superstar for the Hawks, four-time premiership players here. Hello, Chief.
Hello, Jim. Excited to be here. I'm a bit like you.
I can get that feeling out of you.
Yep.
And the Big Duke, of course, dominating breakfast with a hot breakfast. Had a nice afternoon just to get himself ready. Hello to you, Duke.
Hello, Jim. Good to be here. We don't always go with stuff that was said before the show on air, but occasionally you have to break that rule and say, this is what was said just a second ago. Everyone should worship at the temple of Jim.
And that's fair enough, too.
And that came out of one man's mouth.
That's true.
The man who's hosting the show tonight. And I have to say, Jim, on this occasion, your leadership's been outstanding. Chief, and he's,
I refuse to worship at the temple of Jim.
I think you have been for a long time without even realising it.
There's been a lot of misses before an actual hit like this one.
Hey, Purple, nice to see you, the number one newsbreaker.
Thank you, Jim. Good evening, boys. And Chief had a different reaction to your own reaction, Jim, about that assessment
we won't go with
of
that,
yourself, and he might have to delve into that explanation, I think, at some stage.
Great to welcome former Blue and Brisbane Lion goal-kicking superstar Brendan Favola to the rub. Hello, Fev.
Good evening, Jim. I won't go into what you were talking about either because it's a bit tense in there.
Chief,
I think the Chief should say thank you.
But there's no question.
Yeah,
Jim?
I think you should, yeah.
I think you should pull your head in there. You've only just walked in the door. I reckon you need to just feel your way early on, my friend.
Just a little clip for Fev.
Just to keep straight off the top.
Hey, Fev, nice to see you.
No, it's not.
Speaking of which, we were disgusted. I think that's the right word. Last week,
Outraged.
Disgusted, Duke, at the fact that Chief had won the comp at Huntingdale off a handicap of 31.
Legitimate, Fev, in case you're unaware of what's going on. It's a registered handicap
at
at my home
42
club.
points.
Weren't you denying it last week? Now you're conceding it, aren't you?
42
Denying
points.
what?
31.
No, I said I'm off 31. It's
Okay.
registered. Registered handicap.
Hey, Jim,
I'm
this
a chopper
reverberated
warrior.
this. Did I had people on the street come up and say, there's
couldn't
no
believe it.
way a sportsman of the calibre of Jason Dunstall would put a handicap in a 31 and enter a competition.
I don't put the handicap in. It is rated that
Chief,
way, Duke.
If you've played sport
I am a chopper.
at a professional level,
No.
you don't accept 31.
Well, interestingly, because of course won the comp last week, and then demanded Fev. This is what people we found out later.
This is
Demanded
absolute crap.
his name didn't go in the paper. That's how embarrassed he was at winning the comp off
Cowardly.
31. Demanded
crap.
that didn't go
Come
in.
on,
I'm going
Chief.
to smash the temple of Jim very shortly.
So then
close enough,
what I
too.
love is there are laggers everywhere at Huntingdale and blokes that we all know very well, and they have sent me a copy of the Chiefs card from the comp this week, where his handicap quite understandably come in just at 30. I thought it'd smash in about 5. It's come in 1. He had 10 points, which isn't a great
10
result.
points on the front 9.
10 points on the front 9 of 30. So that's
Picked up 6
Oh.
times.
That's not
That
playing
gives you an
great golf.
idea of how much I chop it.
Okay.
And
That's
you
not
scored
playing great
32 on the
golf.
back 9.
29.
29.
So he's at
That's cheating.
39 points.
Shit.
At 29 points
Mate, you
in
can-
9 holes, Chief.
Chief, you're manipulating this.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Who does that, Chief?
I don't know, Jim. It just happened, all right?
29 points.
Look at him, Jim. He can't quite look at you in the eye.
in there?
He had a birdie on the 10th, which is a 5-pointer.
Yeah, 3 for 5. There it is. 3 for 5, you should be
Chief,
banned.
He had an eagle. Eagle. He had a 5-pointer.
Look at him.
And then he's come home with 4 points times 3. He's had 3-pointers everywhere.
know the worst thing is, Jim?
29 points.
I 3-stabbed the last 3
Oh, I
holes.
cannot believe
Just to
it.
keep it at 30.
So, Chief,
You can't feel good about that, Ken.
No, hey,
It's
played
not
with,
something-
played with my great mate Jacko, who's going through a really tough time though. Got a big challenge on his hands.
Yep.
Back to his best, shot 4 under.
Nice.
Now, I told him to have a lawyer with him and sit by the radio because I knew he was going to leak what was going on.
Yes, he did.
So I told him to be strafing coming his way.
Going
What
through a
about-
tough time, you mate. You still took the money off him.
That's it.
No,
Thousands of shekels.
because he had 42 points.
And Chief,
Shot 4 under off the bat.
I think it says a lot about you that A, you're prepared to play golf off that disgracefully mischievous handicap, but secondly, that you've got mates or acquaintances who are so keen to lag you. Because it's not only Jacko. Pete Allen, he couldn't get it to me quick enough. Ned Kelly.
I don't play with Pete, so I don't know why he's sending it around.
It's obviously spread like wildfire
and
through Huntingdale.
Ned's a
and
massive flog, but he's a mate of yours, so that's okay.
boys are just forwarding it on,
Yeah,
Chief.
would this sort of go to the board at Huntingdale?
It should.
Jim? Is that the sort of thing they'd sit down and review and say?
It should.
You know,
I
we know that-
don't think Duke has any idea of how golf clubs are actually run and how registered handicaps are actually rated.
Oh,
If it went to the board, and I think it's probably not far away, would it be the first time, Chief, that you've had to front it?
It would be.
Really? Have you never had to front before?
No.
Explain any of your behaviour?
No.
Right, I see.
Did you take the
I know
prize?
a couple of members out there. at
Take the
Huntingdale.
prize
No.
at the end?
No,
Oh, that's
I had
okay.
to buy Jacko lunch.
The week before you won the prize, though?
We got the cash that day. Yeah, but that happens once in a blue moon. You blokes are fixated with something
We
that
are.
you have no idea about.
With your disgraceful handicap, and hopefully now it takes another hit and it takes a proper
We'll probably
jump
come
down.
into 29 now.
About 21, and then just keeps plummeting.
See
'Cause
what
it's-
you don't see,
it's
Jim, are all the
embarrassing.
25-point cards.
Yeah, well, you had them off 12, which was your proper handicap. Now you've got yourself to 31.